Hey guys, it's Ashley from Bookaholics Anonymous, and today I'm doing another book talk, and that book is going to be Burned by Ellen Hopkins. So this is actually a duology, and I'm reading the second one right now, but I did finish this one, and it's a thick book, but it's told in verse, so it goes by really, really quick. And like, you guys, like all of Ellen Hopkins' books, I feel like I say this every time, but the issues and the imagery she uses are so, I don't know, it's just, I can't explain it. Like there's so many different issues in this book too, and yet it means a lot, I think. It's more, what it is, it's about a girl who is raised in a religious home, which that's one of the things that I don't really like. That's just me personally, that I don't like it. So she's raised in this religious family of Mormons, and she's got like 6 or 7, I think, like 6 sisters, and it's just, and she starts having these dreams about sex and about boys and all this, and for her, she's not supposed to, this, because it's part of, I think, it's not part of her religion or whatever, but she's having these dreams and all this stuff, and so she starts questioning her faith and questioning things about it, and so she kind of falls in love with this boy who she thought really cared about her, but, didn't. And her father kind of finds her in this situation, and her father is, behind closed doors, he's a drunk, and he's a asshole. Basically, he beats their mom, and he's come really close to beating them, and then it just kind of escalates with him from the beginning to the story to the end. So you have a lot of abuse in the family, and emotionally, physically, it's really just sad and I feel bad for Patton. And so her father catches her in this compromising situation, and they decide, and I guess he talks to like the higher up person in their church, and they talk about it and stuff, and they think it's best for him to send her over the summer to live with her aunt that she's never met. And then that is the part of the story that where I really start to enjoy the characters, and I enjoy Patton, and I get to see where Patton grows and starts to learn about who she is, other than a Mormon, other than just a female, other than just a girl. Her aunt is teaching her all this stuff and teaching her to work on her aunt's ranch, and she meets a boy, of course, who lives ways away from the ranch, and she kind of falls in love with him, and they just kind of make a summer of it, and it's really good to see her starting to love her life, I guess, and even though she feels guilt for leaving behind her sisters and everyone, she sees she sees the negative impact that her church and her faith was having on her and having on women and all this, and it's just really kind of eye-opening, I guess you can say. And then of course, like all her books, it leads towards tragedy again, and you're like, can't they just be happy? I mean, no, the title is Burned, you guys. Burned. So apparently there's going to be something in the story that's going to be raw and just heartbreaking. And so the end of the summer, her dad and stuff finally write to her and tells her that they want her back at the house to take care of her sisters and her new or her baby brother that she's gonna have, that her mom's having, but she kind of has to, you know, get away from, I think it's Ethan. And so once she gets back to her house, she starts finding out stuff about herself. When she finds out that she's pregnant. And if you read the synopsis for the second book, then it kind of gives that away. But anyways, and so she's got that on her mind, you know, and she got Ethan on her mind, and it's just, and then things just escalate from there. The people at her school find out. Those people tell more people. Those people tell her friends. Those are her goody-goody friends, and they tell her their parents, and their parents tell her mom, and it just escalates. And so she's trying to get away from her dad, and just stuff happens. And you guys, it's just so heartbroken, because I wanted Patton to have a good, you know, have a good ending. I wanted her to be happy, and it just, no. It just kind of gets worse for her from there, I guess you could say. But I love Ellen Hopkins' writing. Like, it's just really lyrical, kind of, in a way, I guess, and just gut-wrenching at times, too. Just, yeah. So, you guys, if you haven't read any of her books, definitely read them. I really recommend any of them. I mean, all the ones that I've read, I really enjoyed, so. But, yeah. If you guys have any questions, leave them below. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. I will see you guys next time. Bye.